Welcome to everybody watching the VOD. Sorry, my brain just collapsed. That's a promising start. Okay. I feel like I want to start with Cinder Woman here. She's calling my name. Okay. Hey, Reina. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling good. Hey, Ernest and Jades. I hope you're feeling great too. I'm glad you're feeling wonderful. That's wonderful. Excellent. Hey, Cat Fries, welcome. I hope you're doing great. Oh, you feel incredible? Amazing. That's lovely. It's an interesting pose. I feel like she might be on the shorter side, actually. I have a lot of tall robot masters so far. This is a little awkward. This looked better a moment ago. Now it's starting to look a little weird. Echo? Did it switch microphone? I wonder. Well, thank you for saying so. I wonder what that might be. that was a short one. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. So she's gonna have a visible mouth. Liberty, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the 38 months at tier 2. I really appreciate it. Thank you. It's lovely to see you. So she's gonna have, I think, the helmet going right down to her eyes. Get the Apollo pattern out to people. Heck yes. Heck yes. That sounds awesome. Apply Apollo directly to the forehead. You can apply 3 Apollos directly to the forehead. That makes you obscenely powerful. Yeah, watching the progress on these has been absolutely obscene. It's been so cool. I think you're gonna have... the super bright blues. Maybe you have a white helmet. And then you have this. Yeah, very, very, very understandable. Is her hair red? I like that smile. I didn't know how good it was gonna look, and I think it works. Do I smell you dead? I wasn't prepared for that question. I don't think so. I'm afraid to ask. Old sci-fi book reference, okay. I didn't know if I had the courage to ask. So thank you. She still looks tall to me. An alien tourist in the form of a crystal. Who was the book by? Just out of curiosity. Hey, Mute McAsh, welcome. I want to see if this is an author I at least know. Let's hit the climax. That sounds dangerous. Oh yeah, take your time. I don't mean to derail whatever you're doing. I think she might be doing something like this. I thought Bolt Moon was going to have the most energy, but I feel like Cinder Woman has a lot too. Doorways in the Sand by Roger Zelazny. Okay, I have heard of Zelazny, but it's not one of the first names that comes to mind. I have no clue when this started, because was drinking toothpaste. Oh. It started about 13 minutes ago. Be careful drinking toothpaste, I think. Yeah, be careful / do not. That's another way to say that. Unless it's in a smoothie! Yeah, Raina Bright Eyes. Fuck yes, Wind Waker. Hey, Sir Afrikov, welcome. Yeah, she still looks tall to me. Maybe I can... Well, let's save this version first. Maybe a little bulky too. Maybe I don't want her leaning forward as much. The poison is the desired effect. Oh gosh. Oh no. Yes, I certainly do not condone such things. Okay, now this is looking more natural to me. Do I give her white hair? Maybe. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, but probably. It's okay. Maybe that's the sort of thing I should say. Maybe her hair is a little lighter. I want something... We have this color sitting here. How many colors do we have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that's 5. It's okay, it's okay. You're fine. So maybe we got, like... I mean, Bolt Woman kind of already has the blue and gold thing happening, but... And she has the blonde hair. Maybe a bigger helmet as well? Or some sort of thing. Yeah, you went into teacher mode. That's fair. Yeah. That's rough. Mm-hmm. Hello, Jeffy Boy? Is it Jeffy Boy? Welcome. you're doing well. Maybe she has a bit more. Let me do that, maybe. I think it's a decent start. I still think she's missing something. It's going pretty well. A little low energy, but feeling pretty good so far since starting the stream. Just doing some things for fun here. But yeah, that's a good base. We can think about what more it might need. Her hair is going to be so tall and not be able to put her name in. Kind of fits in there. Or that's not Jammer Woman. What am I doing? I had a Freudian slip because I was thinking about how this... I started on the same file as Jammer Woman. So I Freudian slipped. There we go. I wonder if I am going to make her shoulder pads even smaller. Because that kind of makes it look more like fire as well, and I kind of want the hair to look like fire. But I don't think it's actual. It could be actual fire. We are talking about Robot Masters here. Maybe I could put a little extra flair. Thank you, Ursatz. Hope you're doing well. A little something extra near. Yeah, that's interesting. And I wonder if I want... white down here. That makes her look... that makes her, look a lot skinnier. Oh, thank you so much for popping in. Interesting. Yeah, it's a very different look. That almost makes her look even taller to me. Yeah, that sounded like the instrumentation of the Cortez battle that I've been listening to a lot from the Paper Mario Thousand Year Door remake. I don't really know anything else about the game, either version of the game. But I do know that I freaking love the Cortez battle theme. And this sounds good too. Okay, so yeah, that's at the very least that's a good start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I can bring Jammer Woman back out. First 6. Good start here. Why does this say that I need to save? I don't trust that. I added some spikes to Kinesis Man's head. I feel like that made him look a little bit more robotic. And I changed the shape of Serpent Man's head a little bit. Cleaned up that sprite. Jammer Woman I didn't really change. Bolt Woman I still think I'm going to be fiddling with the eyes and the goggles and everything to see if I can get it to look... It still doesn't look quite truly right to me. Gale Man I think is perfectly fine. Cinder Woman we'll see. Kinesis Man looks pretty good to me. Serpent Man looks pretty good to me. Jammer Woman looks pretty good to me. Okay. Maybe... some white at the top of the helmet. Oh, good. I'm sorry that colleges were being dumb financially, but I'm glad that it seems to be working out. Oh. Something I didn't do already was cover up an eye. with hair. But does that really... Because the eye... Yeah, that doesn't really look right because the hair is basically the same color as the armor. Yeah, I hope so too. That looks a little more natural, I think. Oh no. That's a shame. Well, best of luck with that. Maybe instead of just... She has actual jets of flame coming out of there. That's going to be a little tougher to notate with 5 colors in a small space. Yeah, this is a good base to start with. Maybe I try Brawler Man next. I think instead of naming one of the Robot Masters literally One Punch Man and getting my ass sued, I go different to a different place with that. Opening song? Oh, with the Firefly. Yeah, I've only seen a few episodes of the show, and I loved Serenity. It's probably something I'll end up doing eventually, is watching the show. Yep, this is from Brawl. Underground theme from Super Mario Land. Well done. Hey! 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 Okay, so I have a dumb idea for Brawler Man. We go with a similar helmet shape to actual Nightman. Thank you. I wondered if you were gonna get that, and you did. Well done. Great. That's beautiful. Worked on today's samples. Work It Out from Sonic R, which is a fun song. Sonic R has some timeless bangers. The game itself may be a meme, which is its own form of timelessness, but... Everybody's supersonic racing! Yeah, I feel like maybe we... I kind of like the thought of freaking plagiarizing Nightman here. We don't really have a shoulder pad shape that does something like this yet. I feel like this fits Brawler Man, what I'm thinking. Sonic R is proof all Sonic games have banger soundtracks even if the game is of quality. All the time. And I know what pose he's gonna be doing. Yeah, that sounded like Phoenix Wright. Actually, it kind of makes sense if I also imitate the folds of the clothing, if I'm actually doing what I'm doing here. Am I doing what I'm doing? I suppose everyone will be the judge of that. What do I do with, like, the helmet? Or just make it taller? More Phoenix Wright. I know what the arm's gonna be doing. think. So what are we gonna, how are we gonna do this? Oh shoot, I put it on that layer. Oh right, that doesn't work because... Okay, so I made that. This is gonna look really weird for a while. But those people who know the stream might know what I'm going for eventually if I can do this right. Wrong layer. Yeah. Trying to make Brawler Man. I should probably just make him look like Kunio, but I can't do that in good conscience because Kunio is the kicking specialist and Riki, or Ryan, is the punching specialist, and if this is the punching specialist, I mean I could make Taekyon Man Alex then, or Kunio. I could make both of them just nods to Riki and Kunio. And I could change Taekyon Man from being about Taekyon to both of these guys are like street fighters. So do I adjust? Kind of hard to tell with what's going on with his torso. He looks kind of like a football player right now. Those are weird eyes. Ay, ay, ay. Just doesn't... Oh, God. Oh, God! That's a big eye. It just doesn't look as Mega Man unless the pupils are like this. And with those arms there, like, this looks weird. It's like, what's this doing here? Huh? What does the author mean by this? Okay. Why is the door red? Must be some symbolism. Reminds me of the Pro ZD video about... Suddenly, it feels... It feels like such a callous video when I'm thinking about describing it, but it's about like a person reading a manga and feeling like a female character is portrayed very just purely for eye candy, and then like somebody barging in and making a giant speech about how there's so much subtlety that's being missed here. The author clearly intended for so many beautiful allegories and everything, and then it cuts to the author saying, I don't know, I just like titties. and a Pro ZD video is just way better at actually describing the punchline than just some random person describing the punchline, which is the reason that I froze. It's like, this isn't gonna sound nearly as funny if I just talk about it. Okay, bringing that arm in I think helps. Now... I can make the helmet. I want to see if I can bring in some color variance here. I don't know if I'm just going to make his arms like, oops, like this. I could. That does look, it looks simultaneously more Kunio and more football player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is already 5 colors. Okay. So do I have 2 blues that look close to each other? I don't think so. Ah, yes. Pokemon GameCube music. Yeah, rolling dice for the colors of the door. So I could go the more Mega Man shade of blue for all of this. And I do want... Shoot. That's interesting. I straight up deleted that. I do want this line here to denote, like, the school, the Japanese school uniform, but I think it just ends up clashing with... It's Super Mario. Wah! Wah! Yeah, right now he looks even more football player than before. Yep, New Super Mario Bros. Wii. What? Oh, interesting. What if I just... I feel like that looks better than having the random darker colors. You played the OG New Super Mario Bros. For DS. Me too. Apparently they kept musical influence. Yeah, I think throughout the entire New Super Mario Bros. Thing, they really kept the... Wah, wah. Indeed. I mean, make that more like boxing gloves. Yep, the wah. Exactly. We could do this now. Ooh. Of course, we got some pretty hip music happening, and it's a Kirby tune. We definitely need something else. Do we just go with a simple spike? I feel like it'd be nice to have something that really calls back to Ryan specifically. Oh yeah, I think Kirby music is some of the very best music in video game history. Like, pretty consistently. At least for my tastes. From the very beginning, they've had a very high bar. It's especially harmonically. And it always comes down to personal taste, but it inspired you to give Chiptune a shot. Oh heck. This just kind of looks like Flashman that went to the gym, honestly. Flashman got sick of people making fun of him for being weak to the frickin' pea shooter. And so he got mad and started pumping weights. So we have an additional color we can work with here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't necessarily think I need it. Swole Football Flash main character MC River City. Well, this is definitely a start. It looks slightly generic. It doesn't really evoke Ryan that much. I could go back if I want to and try to give him, like, Ryan's exact face. But I do want to keep it. Mega Man oriented if I can. And we got the stance. Like, the pose, I mean, Reina could figured it out really early. Why not the pretty face guy face? Because PFG is, well, two reasons. PFG is a minor character, and that face probably wouldn't really fit as a Mega Man boss. That's an interesting take on the Ganon theme. Is it up here, actually? Yeah. No, actually. So, I'm a terrible PFG fan. I think it's that. And like, yeah. Marimba Ganon! That's a thing, but I think... this just is more Mega Man to me, personally. You miss playing Marimba? Oh, you're a Marimba player. Ooh. I have to look at Flashman right now to see just how much this looks like him. Oh, a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot. A lot. Maybe this can be the Kunio one. But then, no, this looks more punchy. So maybe I just evoke Kunio for Brawler Man. And make the colors look less just exactly like Flashman. Because, look. Never mind, you can't see that. It didn't work. Does this work? No. I can't get a comparison. Here we go. I'll do it the normal way. I mean, I guess, on one hand, I should be happy that I managed to, accidentally rip off... well, I mean, I was knowingly kind of ripping off, Nightman's sprite and everything. What the heck happened with the way they did this? That's really weird. Is this... I feel like the sprite is missing some stuff. Like, here we go. Now it looks correct. It's just Flashman that went to the gym. And he lost a little bit of his jawline. Now I want to add some jaw back. He took her jaw. Looks different enough to you. I would... Yeah, it looks like Flashman's taller, younger brother. Yes, this looks like a high school football player. Agreed. Which means I guess I succeeded on the Kunio front. Here's some more Kirby. So Kunio sometimes has red in his design. Let's save this and try turning this into more of a Kunio type thing. Really? Maybe we keep the blue on the bottom. We keep the white on the arms. And then we make the gloves red. It's a bit harsh right here. Even more football to me. It's hard to get Cuneo from that, personally. Yo, Kelly. Thank you so much for the 35-month sub. I really appreciate it. Currently on a 35-month streak. Thank you. I'm just accidentally making a football player. I think this fits the look, honestly. A scrappy, brawly dude. It's just not exactly... Ooh. It wasn't... I guess it's hard to make... Exclamation point! Alright, yes, sleep is incredibly good. I'm really glad that you appreciate that. I hope that you enjoyed. It was nice to have you. Have some lovely sleep. Yeah, I hope you're doing super well. PJs. The fact that I put some red down there, I think, adds to the football uniform look. Maybe I don't have to shy away from it, honestly. It's getting cold in here. I think I need to turn the heater on. It's, yeah, we're getting into the 50s pretty early on in the nights now. Seasons are changing. Heck yes, yep. Yeah, maybe this is okay. Still only got 4 colors, so that's something to think about. See, if I'm going for Cuneo, I could put the Band-Aid on his face. I could leave room for that. It's tough to really get that to read. Sweet, sweet girl, so sweet. Sweet, sweet girl, so sweet. something to think about. It might just look like a zit or something. But we could also keep this head shape. And then I could lean into Kunio's eyes. It just looks. Maybe I do like that face shape better. At the very least. So good. You still look tall. We can't have that. And then it just fades out right when the trumpet gets going. Why have they do this? Why do they do this? The trumpet's just getting started. So sad. Here's a game I've heard a lot about but haven't played. That's all the trumpet can do. Just back out and say, oh, sorry. Try this. What a goofy boy. It's already been an hour and 15 minutes. That just blows my mind. That might help a little bit. Kunio is more recognizable when you see his hair. Give him some pants, maybe. See if I can do another one really quick here. Sure, Tachyon Man. What do I do for Tachyon Man? Like, do I just... Oh, the helmet can look like a Taekwondo helmet. Which is not Tachyon. Or I can give like a headband sort of look here. I feel like this guy's gonna be shorter. That's a weird head shape. Looks like Skullman right now. Less bulk on this guy. Yeah, I can try and give him a belt. makes sense he'd have heavier... Like, if his legs are his main weapons, it makes sense that they would be on the larger side. Yeah, so maybe I... try and make that look more like a belt. It would be kind of weird to try to wear a headband and a Taekwondo helmet at the same time, wouldn't it? It also makes sense for him, his main color to be white. Now he'll look even more like Skullman. What do we do for this color? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we still have one more. Welcome, Mink Bones. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm doing with several of these. We've got Cinder Woman here. Still doesn't look quite right to me. My next idea is like... Oh. Oh. That, I think, helped a lot. I'm doing pretty well. Happy to be here. I hope you're doing well. I think that looks way more natural for her. Her face looked slightly cut off to me earlier. inverse Ninja Turtle going on right here. I want to see Galaxy Man in a top hat. A lot of my viewers are very interested in hats, it seems. What am I thinking here? How do I pull this together? Maybe I do, like, it doesn't have to be super realistic. We can maybe put the helmet, like the Taekwondo helmet, around the headband. And I feel like maybe we should go with a blue one. Because right now this is gonna look like Christmas or a watermelon. Yeah. That surprisingly, I can kind of see the Taekwondo helmet here. That doesn't, I don't hate that. But what do we do? Do I just go gray here? For the body color? And then I can give him knee pads. Hey Kingslayer, it's going pretty well. Spent a lot of time not getting quite what I'm looking for in a lot of these designs, but that's not a huge problem. Yeah. Let's try blue. For the helmet and pads color and everything. Wait, that's 6 colors, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I am 1 color over what I need now. So make him a gray belt. That's kind of like a black belt. Maybe that can work. I make that in like the darker gray. Oh, thank you, Baldy. I'm glad you think so. Galaxy Man in a top hat is in my brain now, and that sounds simple. Normally I don't just do requests willy-nilly, but that sounds really easy. Hopefully. It is in my brain. Gigantic top hat. Maybe not that big. Shoot. That's a pretty big one. You're welcome. I'll just leave that there. Jammer Woman, Serpent Man, Tachyon Man. Yeah, not looking too bad, I don't think. I'm surprised. Yeah, like the headband over... I'm surprised the headband over the Taekwondo helmet looks as intuitive as it does to me. Oops. Accidentally clicked something on a different tab. I'm glad this one went pretty well. She's still not quite right to me. Yeah, does remind me a bit of Sawk. Yeah. Is it something about the pose? Like, the way her legs are bent? Does this need to be flared out a little bit more? Or is it kind of just like the general design? All the shapes aren't quite coming together.
Jump, you short Italian bastard!
Hello, Ditherian. It's good to see you. Yeah, and her goggles, I think, still need some work. Her eyes in general. Gale Man is fine. Brawler Man might need another pass. What a goof. What a goof! I can't believe it, man! Who was the other one? Oh yeah, Kinesis Man. Kinesis Man is fine. So you think the way the hair points way up is unsettling compared to the rest? Let's try something here. Hey Kurumi, welcome. Just pooping around a little bit. Doodling the littles because they're fun / easy so far. One of the only times you explicitly went for a more cutesy chibi look drawing. That more cards with jokes. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it. Brawler Man's weird. Kinesis Man is good. Tachyon Man is surprisingly good. Alright. So I made 3 sprites, 2 of them. Like this one I might try again. We'll see. I'm fairly happy with 2 of them. This one isn't just like perfectly what I was envisioning in my head. So I'm actually going to stop that music right now. And I think what I'm going to do is poop around with this now. Because I've actually also been working on some music for this whatever project is happening right now. Which I don't know how far it might go or not go. I think this is Cinder Woman's theme. I think this one's done. I did some mixing, I did some little adjustments. This one got me back on course with FamiTracker.
Bazinga!
This part starts kind of like Heatman, and I feel like people will notice that. And then immediately it just doesn't do anything like the Heatman tune. And I just couldn't get away from the fact, like, I could use the one that starts off sounding like Heatman's tune, not on the fire level, but that's Cinder Woman's theme. It's just, I can't get away from that. That is absolutely her level's theme. It is what it is. Massaged by the playback cursor. And so I have a couple others that are... Like, I wonder about this being Galeman's, or if... I have two that are kind of sounding somewhat similar right now, is what I'll say. I heard this one in a dream. This part. Right before I woke up. That's all I got so far. So this already goes like, it's funny. This is kind of a more laid back tune, but it's also already going harder than a Mega Man melody would in this shout section. It's not really supposed to be an improv solo, but it's already kind of getting there with just the indulgence. How did I do that the other way? 8, 7, 6, 5. How's this gonna work, actually? And this is pulse 1. For playback's sake, let's keep that there. Why is that kind of bucking it off in a weird place? From 0B to 18. Oh, that's why. I did the held note too long. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, gonna be a little bit of high-pitchedness for a little while here. Let's bend that up. Yeah. No, that's too high. It's way too high. Like that right there is really pushing it. I like starting this like I think that's a fifth up from the way it was before, but I'm not married to this. It's nice to have that and I need to fade that out. Whoops. It's nice to have that thematic ladder. Yeah, like that's a natural progression. But like, what if I just put the entire thing an octave lower? Oh, whoops. Now we have some room to work with. Thank you for watering your streamer. I need to get another one. Go modal a little bit. Thank you for popping water bottle. See, this is a part where I could do some callbacks. I want to listen to the tune again. Those parts are subject to change. I don't have to be married to that. I kind of liked that modal transition into resolving to the sea, but I don't think that's correct here. We don't have to start the line here. We can give ourselves more room again. What if I don't even have the big, like, really passing tone-filled line that I was envisioning here? What if I don't really have space for it? 3. Oh wait, maybe I can do it here. Again, that doesn't really feel earned. We're not really ready for passing tones there. We kind of have... We're leading into a... Why do we need to fight that? Oh yeah, we need to bring that back up. Yeah, I wanted a ton of passing tones, but... We're already kind of stretching the feel of a Mega Man tune with what we already have. And it's like I don't have to overly confine myself in a fan work that might not actually be part of a full project. I should be able to do whatever I want. But I think what I want is to listen to it and be like, that sounds Like, I can imagine Mega Man running around a stage with that playing in the background. That's what I want. And we should probably have a crash symbol right there to help that feel. I like ending on the B there. A little bit more. Oops. Oh yeah, because it should already be 8. Now Pulse 2, we break into Harmonize. Add some layers here. Random question, what are y'all's favorite Halloween costumes? I just made a really, really standard ninja costume out of stuff I had lying around, and I've always just sort of liked the simplicity of that one. Just a really, really long scarf. Black scarf, like fuzzy black scarf. Very tight sleeveless shirt. Long headband. I think that was when I sort of actually realized what my aesthetic is, and I was able to like express that for the first time, of just like having really long trailing appendages like on me, attached to me, that I could like just appreciate. And then I think I had like a belt of some kind and black leggings, my Fei shoes, long black socks, just black fingerless gloves. It was just I need to see if I can break that out again, because the pure simplicity of that just really delighted me. I think that one. I've dressed up as Gohan before. I've done more intricate stuff, but that one is just what my brain goes back to, and it's like, yeah, that. I just felt really good in that thing. Oh shoot, I was out of sync. This should be right. Yeah, and that was the thing. Yeah, at that point I was a tricker, and I could use it. I recorded some combos and stuff in it. What if I just stay on the B there? and then just do that. It's a little jarring. I like where it ends up, but maybe I can soften the entrance into it. Slightly jarring still. Darth Vader. Oh my gosh. What? Imagining Aranis as Darth Vader. That's special. I don't think that's right. That's perfect! Never mind. That's perfect. My ear knew what it was doing, I guess. Except it didn't because I said verbally, I don't know if that's right. Dressed as the Grim Reaper, oh my gosh. And people actually thought that their time had come to an end. And then there will be at least one more part of the form before we loop. Do I make this a little louder? We are in the shout section after all. And it was a little hard to discern once the harmonization came in. I could also lower the harmonization, but that's not as much in the spirit of actual Famicom/NES tunes. They tend to keep the volume of those pretty close. I don't necessarily have to do that, but I'm trying to see if I doubled one of those. And I said I was going to add a little crash there to really signify, or to like support that that's where the line ended. Something like that. I didn't really have to change the bass at all. Like, I kept the same bass, and I think that worked really well. Yeah, just like that simple movement worked really well with just leaving it on the B in the melody. All right, Mink Bones, I hope you have a wonderful snooze. Yeah, hope you feel refreshed afterward. I'm glad you had fun. Thank you so much. And it's actually midnight 30 for me. So I think I might play this a little bit of what I have of this little snippet here. And like we got the bass doing that. This already is where it ends so far. I'm worried that sounds like we have two tunes here that have like a very similar vibe. They're both funky. Got kind of like the walking bass. Like I like the opening on this one. And I like this little groove. Those are the same chords, just with a different use of the bass. Yeah, that's another one that I'm thinking about. Got the details just right, so he looked uncanny. Oh my gosh, made it look like he was drifting. He would just silently point at things and people ominously. That's legendary. That's really legendary. Holy cow. Yeah, that's so cool. And you're describing it really well. That's so great. Yeah, this is another snippet that's just sitting there. Yep, Cinder Woman looks okay. We'll keep working on her. Tachyon Man. The switch between the colors here is a little weird. I do want to keep this detail right here of like that's where there's like a slit in the helmet usually for Taekwondo helmets. Do I do it on this side? Do I do anything? Oh! Maybe that helps bring it together. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, Cinder Woman's... Maybe if I... I just grunted like I was an anime boy jumping as I was using the lasso tool. That's how old I am now. That's another thing to consider. Yeah, we did some stuff. Brawler Man, we'll see. But I hope you all enjoyed. I'm just gonna do a shorter one today, because it is midnight 30. And I'm trying to watch my energy levels too, because I pulled another basically accidental all-nighter a couple nights ago. So I'm still trying to take care not to do anything too much with my body. But it was nice to hang out. It's good to get on again. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming by. I'm going to raid somebody I haven't raided in a while. This is Minus Fate. We just had a... like, our... the NES community just has so many supportive wings that just, when they brush up against each other, just nice things happen. And, just people that I have met in those spaces over there just like me and like to support me. And I like to try to give back whenever I can. So I'm gonna raid Minus Fate. He's always seemed chill every time I've hung out. And has been supportive of me. Right now, just I think playing various NES games. Right now, he's looking at the Goonies 2. So feel free to hang out there if you'd like. In any case, I wish all of you the very best that life has to offer. Maybe eventually I'll play video games on this channel someday. Again. Yeah, the next ones I had in mind were Mythic Ocean and Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Of course, it might not surprise you to learn that I am thinking about just playing through the entire Mega Man franchise instead, but I could just do that anytime. I don't have to do that instead. I've just been thinking about it, but that's also in my mind. We'll see. But until then, have a beautiful one, everybody. Thank you so much. Take care. So much love. Peace.